What if I told you that by 2025, you can wake up one morning and see $1 million sitting in your bank account? Seems impossible, right? Well, it's not. Here's the truth. The difference between you being broke right now and being a millionaire in the next 2 years, it's not talent. It's not luck. It's a decision. If you're serious about making that leap, stop waiting for someone to hand you the secret. I'm about to lay it all out for you. A real, no BS plan to hit 7 figures in 2025. But here's the deal. This video isn't for everyone. If you're looking to get rich quick or you're scared to take action, click off this video right now. Because I only want the best of the best to listen to this exact step-by-step process it takes to hit the $1 million mark and fast. Let's start with the very first and most important step. Know your why, or your life's calling. Why do you want to become a millionaire? No, really, why? Because if your answer is, I just want money, that's not enough. To truly succeed, you need a deeper reason. Maybe you want to provide a better future for your family. Maybe it's to prove to yourself that you can break free from a tough situation. Or maybe it's even about leaving a legacy that people will remember. Whatever it is, your why is the emotion that keeps you going when you want to quit. If you don't have a real reason to push yourself, you're done before you even start. Here's an example. Imagine you're working 18-hour days, building a business from scratch. You're tired, you're stressed, and everyone around you is telling you to give up. If your reason is, I just want to buy nice stuff, you'll fold. But if it's, I'm doing this so my family never has to struggle again, that's different. That hits deep. So here's your first move. Sit down and write the real reason you want to become a millionaire. Make it personal, make it real. Be brutally honest with yourself. Then put it somewhere where you'll see it every day, like your phone background, bedroom wall, or even your bathroom mirror. This will be your daily reminder to work hard now and enjoy life later. When I locked in my why, everything changed. But I'll tell you what really accelerated my progress. Finding someone who had already walked the path I wanted. And that's where most people get it wrong. Too often do people think becoming a millionaire is hard work. No, you did the hard work of waking up and rooting your lifestyle towards your goal. Now, it's time to work smart. And by working smart, I mean using unfair advantages to get to the finish line in the quickest time possible. Let me tell you something. Most people don't realize trying to figure everything out on your own is the slowest way to fail. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You need a mentor, someone who's already built the life you want. When I first started, I thought finding a mentor was impossible. But then I learned the simple trick. You don't start by asking for anything. You bring value first. There's this guy I wanted to learn from. He worked as a national security officer for Microsoft. As an 18-year-old student, I admired his wisdom. So I reached out, not asking for advice, but offering to panel him at my university festival. At the end of this event, I got his number, proved my worth, and when I finally asked for guidance, he's more than willing to help. You don't need to DM a billionaire to find a mentor. Look locally or online. Find someone 1 or 2 levels ahead of you of where you are. Offer to assist them in any way you can. Build the relationship over time, and the knowledge they'll give you, it's priceless. So now you've got a mentor. That'll help you see the bigger picture. But here's the thing, knowledge without execution is worthless. Therefore, let's build a realistic timeline of how we will achieve our millionaire status. You wouldn't drive across the country without a GPS, right? So why are you winging your way to becoming a millionaire? Here's what your roadmap needs. 4 simple steps. Step 1 is to set your goal. How much do you need to make? Be specific. Is it $1 million in revenue, or do you need to have saved $1 million? Then assess your starting point. What skills do you need to have? What's your financial situation? Write them all down on a piece of paper or a Word document, whichever suits best. Then we need to identify our opportunities. This is where your mentor comes in. What industries or trends are growing in 2025? For example, digital products, AI, remote services. Figure out where the money is flowing, and then calculate your investment. Know your numbers. If you're starting a business, what's the cost to launch? If you're investing, what's the minimum to get started? Once you have this plan, break it down further. What will you do this month, this week, or even today? Success is just daily progress slacked over time. With your roadmap in hand, you're now ahead of 99% of people. But here's where the real transformation happens: building a business. Listen. If you're serious about becoming a millionaire, you need a business. A job won't cut it. Well, let's be honest, it's capped. But a business, there's unlimited potential. But here's a catch. Not every business is right for you. Your age, skills, interests, they all matter. So let's break this down. If you're a teen, start small. Think social media management, reselling unused clothing items, or even starting a YouTube channel. Anything that is low cost and has a high upside is for you. If you're in your 20s and 30s, look at scalable businesses, e-commerce, digital marketing agencies, YouTube agencies, or even software as a service products. And if you're in your 40s and 50s, tap into your experience, advisory, consulting, or real estate investing. All of these could be your game. Here's the formula. Find a problem, offer a solution, and charge for it. Start lean, no flashy offices or expensive gear, and reinvent the wheel as you go. If you get stuck, offer your services for free and hook them on a subscription model thereafter. Remember, Every big business once started small, but staying in the game, that's a whole different story. And the best way to avoid mistakes that other people make is to learn from their downfalls. Success leaves clues, but so does failure. Look around you. And you'll see tens of people that made it, but thousands of people that lost it all. Why? They ignored the warning signs. A friend of mine built a 6-figure business in 12 months, but he never tracked his expenses, and before he knew it, taxes and overheads crushed him. Lesson? Manage your money like your life depends on it, because it does. Another example, people jumping into trends without research. Do you remember crypto in 2021? A lot of folks went in without understanding it and lost everything. Learn the lesson here. Don't chase shiny objects. Read books, watch interviews, study mistakes. Every failure someone else has made is a step you can avoid. By this point, let's say you've made it. Congrats, you're a millionaire. But here's the twist. Staying wealthy is harder than becoming wealthy. Your money won't take care of itself. If you don't stay ahead of the trends and manage your wealth, you lose it faster than you've made it. Markets shift, but what works today might not work tomorrow. Look at Blockbuster. On top of the world one day, forgotten the next. The same thing can happen to you. So what's the play? If you ask me, diversify. Stay curious. Invest a portion of your millions into things that grow. Stocks, real estate, and most importantly, yourself. Never stop learning. Remember, the goal isn't just to make money, it's to keep it, grow it, and use it to build a life you're proud of. So there it is, the exact roadmap to becoming a millionaire in 2025. Let's recap real quick. The first step was to know your why. Then you're going to find a mentor. You're going to map out your plan, and then you're going to build a business. You're going to sustain your business by learning other people's mistakes, and eventually you're going to protect your wealth once you've made it. This isn't a fantasy, it's a formula, but it's only going to work if you take action. The question isn't, can you do this? The question is, will you? I'll see you on the other side.